Hey, welcome YouTube Universe. It's me, E.T. Clark. Before we get started, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a self-taught investor who loves talking about stocks. All right, if you guys have been following me, you know that we're on a 52-week money challenge. And the way I have this structured here is that I am selling options in order to generate income or the premiums on a weekly basis. And I'm going to do this for the next 52 weeks until the end of the year. Started it in the first week in January. So we just completed week 14 now. So we're getting ready to start on week 15 this week. And we're ready to start week 15 this week. Get ready to start on week 15 this week. So some of the rules and the goals that I have when it comes to this 52-week challenge is, the rule is this here. If I make any money by the end of the week, that's a win. If I don't make any money and I lose money, that's a loss. My goal is to, at the end of the year, have a winning record. That's number one. Number two, I started this 52-week challenge with $12,000 in not an E-Trade account. Yeah, E-Trade account. And my goal is to double it. I'm not going to add anything else to it. What I have at the end of the year is what it is. All right, whatever that money is going to be. My goal is to double that to close out the year at $24,000. And another goal of mine is to beat the three major indexes: the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. So week 13, as you guys already seen, we took a huge loss in week 13, over 700 bucks. Lost over 700 bucks in week 13. However, this week 14 finished, However, in week 14, we were able to squeeze out a little profit, even though it's still a win. It wasn't much, but hey, better to have a profit than no money at all or a possible loss. So let's take a look at week 14. The play that we had for week 14, one play, one stock. The play was a cash secure put. The stock was FCEL. The strike price was $12. Expiration date was 9 April 21. It was one contract. What we received for writing this contract was $20.48. Doesn't sound like much. It wasn't much, but that's the play that I had for the week. I couldn't find really anything else. So what happened was, since this is a cash secure put, we know that I'm banking on FCEL to close the week out, to close on the 9th of April at $12 or higher. It did. So the cost to close this was $0. So the actual profit that we had was $20.48. That is a win. All right, so we have a win for week 14. All right, this week 15, what's going to be the play? I'm pretty much going to keep the same play that I had last week for this week. So that's going to be a cash secure put. Stock is FCEL. The only thing I'm going to change is the strike price. The strike price I'm looking at now is $11. Expiration date is going to be 16 April 21. One contract. I'm hoping to get at least 50 bucks from this. That's what we're striving for, 50 bucks. So that is the play for week 15. However, those of you that have been following me, you know that I have Apple. I have a Leap, $120 strike price, expiring on March of 2023. I have that Leap in order to write covered calls on. However, the The problem is I paid $3,800 for that leap. The leap now is worth about $2,900, so I'm underwater. I also have 200 shares of ChargePoint, and my cost basis for ChargePoint is $38. ChargePoint now is at about, $30 now. So I'm $8 or $1,600 in the hole when it comes to ChargePoint. So on those two, what I'm looking at thus far for this week, I don't see a play. However, things are going to change. Things could change. So I'm going to be monitoring every day. If I see a play that I can, by the end of the week, and either one of those two, I'll do it. And I'll update you on the next update next week. So that's where we're at. Let's take a look at the goals. All right. One of the goals is 24K. Where I'm sitting at right now is $12,161. Since we have a win this week, my record now is 12-2, 2 losses. Week 6, week 13. All right, indexes. Year to date, the Dow is at 10% return of investment. S&P is at 10%. And the NASDAQ is at 8%. And the 52-week challenge, we're at 1%. Don't laugh at that 1%. Remember, about 3 weeks ago, we were negative 10%. I mean, when we first started, for about the first 5 weeks, we were up. We were beating everybody. And then all of a sudden, Apple and ChargePoint took a dive. And after that, we've been trying to claw our way back to the surface. And we did at 1%. So, still got a long way to go. We're only in this is week 15. We got the rest of the year to hit week 52 in order to meet these objectives. I am confident that we're going to beat the average. I'll have a winning record. That there is a challenge, but I'm up for it. Okay. Also, guys, check out the video that I made about the mistakes that I made when I bought Apple and ChargePoint. 2 great companies. I love those companies. However, I violated some of the rules that I had when it comes to buying and selling options for premiums, for income. And as a result of that, I'm underwater. If I would have followed my rules, we would have been fine. But check out that video. I'll go into much more detail as to how that happened, the rules that I violated, and why it bit me in the butt. All right? So with that, we'll talk next week. But in closing, I want to say this. Remember, save, invest. All you do when you're investing is putting your money to work. Have your money work for you. And always remember that knowledge is not power. It's the application of knowledge that's power. Me violating my rules is proof of that. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.